The horrifying and heartbreaking scenes from the Russian invasion of Ukraine continue to be broadcast into our television screens every day. Some people may look at the video with a feeling of helplessness. Others cannot just sit there, Eva, and do nothing.
That's right, and our John Last talked with two people from our area who felt obliged to take action. And he tells their story in this edition of The Last Word.
Pictures showing the sadness and the suffering from the Russian invasion of Ukraine are compelling people in our area to act, to do something. Some give money, some say prayers, but there are some other things being done.
And this one here.
Norm Wall lives on the 2900 block of Chestnut Street in Erie. He decorated the 3 bushes at the front of his house in the colors of the Ukrainian flag. He didn't think twice about doing it. He put up the display shortly after the invasion began.
I decided I'd get the wood out that I found and I would start primering it, and then I went to True Value Home Center and got the colors and I started painting that.
The pieces of wood are a perfect match for the Ukrainian colors. The middle bush has an angel that lights up at night. Norm recently added a blue and yellow cross at the foot of that bush.
I don't think Russia should have went over there in the first place and started this war.
Norm is retired from Plastech and likes to sit on a chair in front of his house. Norm and his chair are a frequent sight for motorists on busy Chestnut Street.
I see people giving me the thumbs up and looking at it and that and saying thanks and asking me if I'm Ukraine. I said, no, I'm just supporting the peace in Ukraine.
Norm's display is not elaborate, but it is something to show his support for Ukraine.
I think everybody should give support to Ukraine and try to show peace in the world.
In Warren, Albert Assalone has started a shoe drive for the people fleeing their homes in Ukraine. He doesn't have many collected yet, but it's a start.
And I have a main saying that goes with this. What would you do if you were in their shoes? That's a main question of this thing here.
Albert has lived in Conowongo Towers in Warren for the past 2 years. Before he located to Warren, he lived in St. Mary's, where he received newspaper and television coverage for collecting shoes for victims of natural disasters. His drive for victims of Hurricane Harvey collected 2,500 shoes. His drive for victims of Hurricane Sandy raised 664 shoes. He believes the residents of his new city, Warren, will be as generous as those in his old hometown of St. Mary's.
I think I will get a bigger response here even, or maybe almost close as I did down there in Owl County.
With The Last Word in Warren
And in Erie, John Last, Erie News Now.
Well, Albert is collecting new and gently used shoes and boots, and if you want to find out where you can drop the items off, you can head to our website. We have all the information there right at erienewsnow.com.
And I'm sure many will be interested. We'll be right back.